Get my mic. Hi, everybody. I'm jumping on a little bit early. I'm looking a little bit rough today. So I don't think anybody's here yet, but I will wait for you all to come. And I will just get my little notepad. Where do I keep laying that? I figured I would come on early because usually I get on and I have microphone issues or something. Hey, David. Pretty good. Hey, V. I'm actually having a sad day, but this is going to turn it around. The world keeps turning. Hi, Dennis. Twin Peaks. So I'm actually on today I actually just filmed episode 16, so I'm quite a bit ahead. I'm going home to Newfoundland, and I'm actually also glad I'm filming ahead because there's been some spoilers in my comments. But I'm actually liking season 2 a lot. I will say, I think I just watched episode 15, the weakest of the season so far. But I like the storylines. Of course, there are some that are silly, but the main stories, especially we're getting into Wyndham Earl now, really, really enjoying it. And I actually might speed up my publishing of season 2. It kind of depends because they're not with my editor yet. But I'm pre-recording because I'm going to Newfoundland for 3 weeks and I'm going to read the diary when I go to Newfoundland. And then when I come back, I wanna be able to, like, as soon as possible, start Fire Walk with Me and Missing Pieces. So I need to just push a little bit. Hi, Robert. Oh, Vermont. Yeah, I have to say, season 2 so far, the only episode that I have not been super excited about was episode 15. Every other one, like 13 and 14, I was hyped. Episode 15, there's just a lot of the story with Evelyn. It seems like filler. I don't love it, but I got through it. Everything that is Harry Cooper related, I'm enjoying. Yeah, I can definitely, and it does, like, there is a lot of director changes I've been noticing in the credits, and you can really tell by how things are filmed. You can see everybody trying to keep the tone, the goofiness, the energy of Twin Peaks, dark topics, serious topics, but keeping it a little bit goofy. But you see different attempts at that, and it doesn't always work. So that's what I'm kind of dealing with now. I don't know where to put my microphone so it's not in the way. Hopefully you guys can still hear me okay. Hey, Roderick. Not much. Friday nights, taking it easy. I'm having a very, very lazy weekend. I need it. I remember you saying you already have True Detective season 1 on your list. I'd like you to let us know in your community post. I am actually thinking I might do that one when I finish True Blood. Not True Blood, Twin Peaks. I think after Twin Peaks, I need to do a couple TV series that are limited. So, like, if there's, like, certain seasons or, like, shorter ones that got discontinued, just so that I can have a little bit of a breather. Because I'm up to here, but it's my own fault. Half the reason is because I keep going home to Newfoundland. I'm actually debating on moving back because, 1, it would free me up to never have to keep doing this, and 2, instead of having to pay to travel to Newfoundland all the time, which is not cheap, I could travel anywhere. Have you heard of the movies Mine, 9, or The 23? Ooh, I don't think I have. Mine, 9. Ooh, interesting. I'll put this on my list, though. Drew Starkey's in it. I love him. Definitely will watch. One thing, like, I haven't been able to watch, what is it called? Anything about oil rigs. Is it Deep Horizon? Is that the movie? Deepwater Horizon? Because I've worked in those areas, so I find it, I get it really anxious, almost like claustrophobic, but I think I can handle the mines. Midnight Mass, that's like a limited series? Yeah, like, that's perfect, things like that. I think that's gonna be my next move after Twin Peaks before I dive into the big one, because I need to figure out where I'm going to set my roots, as in where I'm going to live, because once I have something very concrete, I can have more of a schedule that doesn't kill me. Even though I actually, just freed up 60 more hours a month for myself, so things are gonna be much easier in June. May was just crazy. Hi, my Chess. Just watched the miniseries. Ooh, was just 8-hour episodes. Oh, 8-hour episodes. I thought you meant, like, 1 episode was 8 hours. Deadwood. Ooh. Yeah, this is exactly what I need to do after this, like, shorter ones. Oh, I love a Western. Oh, I love oh, and Ian McShane is in it. Awesome. I love Westerns, which is crazy, I never thought I would. I'm so behind your True Blood. Ooh, so season 2, I'm on episode 9 now, so I'm almost done True Blood. I'm actually gonna film the rest of it, I think, this weekend, if not early week, so I can be done with season 2. It has picked up pace, but I hate Marianne. Hey, Alex. I know, I do need to get that, PO box. In Canada, our postal service, which I was gonna sign up with, is going on strike. They're in talks. It's this whole ordeal. So I've been looking into maybe doing like a UPS box. I don't know if that makes a difference for shipping. So I just need to figure that out because I don't want to open something and mailing go on strike and I never be able to see it. But I'll make a note. I'll do that this weekend. It's raining all weekend, so. Are you from Canada? Yes, Newfoundland is like the most eastern part. Let's do geography today. I'll show you guys. What am I Googling? Map of Canada. Images. Okay. You know, for someone who uses my phone all the time, I'm really not good at it. Okay. We can all see this. Okay. Over right there, that little island over there. And you know, see how there's like a little part to that island? That's where I'm from. And that's where I go. And I'm in Nova Scotia right now, so I'm right here. And it doesn't look that far, but traveling, if you've ever traveled in Canada, like flying around, it is so expensive. I try to train, but even training is expensive, and you can't train to Newfoundland. So to Newfoundland, you have to drive 4 hours, take like a 12-hour ferry, drive for 10 hours, or you have to fly. It's crazy. Also, guys, I'm noticing YouTube has this new thing where you have like leaderboard things. Are you guys seeing that? I don't know what that is. Oh, thank you, Polly. I will do Pet Cemetery because I've read the book and I loved it. Pet Cemetery 2, interesting. I'll do that and the remake and do a video on them, actually. The voice of Mr. Krabs is in it. I think I actually might have said this on live before, but just in case no one's heard me say it, I grew up watching so much SpongeBob. Oh, sorry. I realized I have my headphone in that I don't need to have in. I grew up watching so much SpongeBob that I started saying "me money, me DS." Like I would start saying that, and my parents were like, "We're gonna stop you from watching SpongeBob if you don't speak using my." Okay, hold on now. Sadie Mae Z, hi. My chest. Have you woken up from sleep? Yeah. So I not to be a downer, I'm just gonna be very honest with you guys. You guys know I lost my bulldog earlier this year, and I've definitely like, doing way better with that, but I've said to you guys I walk dogs, like, so I freelance, but I also walk dogs. It makes me get outside. The dog that I've been walking for a few years has to be put down Monday, and I got the news today, so I have to go say bye to him Monday. So it is like I'm basically having a repeat of what I went through, so it sucks. He's 14. I wish dogs could live forever, but they can't. So I'm actually, like, very swole because I cried all day. But I'm still happy, and I knew this was gonna make me feel better. Dead dude. Never commented before on channel, but want to say how much I love your channel. Oh, thank you so much. Empire. Yeah, and it's also funny because, ooh, this looks spooky. I'll definitely add it to the list. Ooh. But yeah, I've also been having a little bit of imposter syndrome this week. I don't know why. I think it's because I've been I've had a little bit more time on my hands, so I can actually get back into watching more creators on YouTube. And I have to remind myself that I'm new and I'm allowed to be new. I'm allowed to not know everything, and I'm also allowed to not speak very like, I don't know a lot about film. I don't know a lot about film and production, and I'm bad with names. I'm learning the people, I'm learning the things, and I'm very story-based, story and emotion-based, and sometimes I'm like, "I don't really know what I'm talking about enough to be doing this," but I know that's foolish, but it's nice that people are enjoying it regardless because it's hard. Thank you, Polly. Okay, so it's a sequel to Pet Sematary, so it must stray away from the book? Is that the case? Because that was what I'd be curious to know. But I'm still interested. Pet Sematary is, like, a really fascinating concept in itself. Don't you love how in Twin Peaks all the Canadians are evil for some reason? Yes, I'm noticing that. I mean, you have, like, Renault, we know all those, they're into it, but then we got the RCMP or the RNC, whatever one was involved, and they did not make us look good. And yes, Roderick, I've met Godric and I love him. I actually just ended the episode where Kyle comes in after the whole Fellowship of the Sun situation and reveals what he has under his sweater, but it hasn't happened yet. That's how it ended. Hey, Nicholas. Have you heard of Sergio Leone's westerns, The Dollars Trilogy and Once Upon a Time in the West? Ooh, I have not. Also, I don't know why my watch is telling me it's bedtime. It's not. So I kind of recognize actually, I was gonna say I recognize these posters, but it looks like Red Dead Redemption. So maybe I don't actually, but I'll definitely check it out. I never thought I'd be a Western person, but a lot of my favorites are Westerns, and I like the vibes. 6 Feet Under from the writer of True Blood is one of my fave ever shows. Ooh. Sometimes I find it crazy how many TV shows are out there that I don't know about. Oh, I recognize a lot of people in this. It looks like it's, like, some dark humor in it, which I like. Stagecoach. That would be a good bracket to actually do in the future. I'll do a themed ranking to start, but that would be a cool Western horror. That would be cool to do. Yeah, I definitely need to check these out. I'm writing all these down. You guys know how I am. The director Polly says the director wanted to do a sequel, but Stephen King wanted nothing to do with it. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that's kinda tough, but I would be interested to see it expanded on. That's the thing, like, it's such a complicated and almost what's the word? Controversial thing. But I know even now I'm trying to watch, like, a little bit lesser known movies, so they're not always really great ones. And sometimes people have a concept or they open up with a concept or there's a background foundation that is so cool, you just wanna expand on it and you just wanna keep going, but I understand how, especially for someone like Stephen King is like, "No, this is what the story is." But I do love the idea of people taking concepts and putting their spin on it, even though sometimes it doesn't always work out the best. Dennis says, "Have you ever been to Montreal?" Yes, I usually go every year in the winter or Halloween. I do like going around then. I didn't go this year, but I usually go. They have Igloo Fest. It's like a winter rave, and I love it. And I usually take the train, which is 22 hours from Halifax, but I work on my laptop, so I'm just chilling the whole time. Niagara Falls is more central than where I am. Like, for me to go to Toronto was about a 2.5-hour flight. Yeah, my geography class. Um, okay, let me find back where I was. Robert says, "I go to Quebec a lot." Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, I just wish I actually haven't been so I've been to Toronto. Like, I haven't been everywhere in Canada. I've been to Toronto. I worked in Fort McMurray or Grand Prairie. I worked in one of them. It's been so long. And I was on the oil rig, so I was out in the woods. But I think I'm going to BC in August. SpongeBob is infectious. I've never seen a single episode of SpongeBob. Oh, you have to. I love SpongeBob. SpongeBob is just, like, so silly, and then when you pick up on things. Also, I'm just seeing everything everybody is saying about, saying sorry about his name is Wilson. I'll show you him. I love him. And, you know, he's 14. He's had a really good life. It's just so tough because you want dogs to live forever. I was actually with him Thursday, and I kinda knew that he wasn't himself. This is him. But I've literally been with him every week since, oh, I don't know, 2021, so it's especially because 'cause I'm up here away from my dog's home. I mean, I have Meadow. She's down there asleep, but thanks everyone for making me feel better as well. You're better off not knowing everything, makes better for genuine reactions. Yeah, I think that's very true as well because I can also sometimes when I'm filming, I can feel myself getting in my head because there's 2 parts of when I do reactions. Sometimes I'll think something and I won't say it, and then I have to remind myself, like, "No, you should be saying this." So I remind myself to speak, but then I also have times where something will happen, like, what did I watch recently? Oh, Friday the 13th Part 2. I did react. I have some good reactions, but I felt like I wasn't reacting as much as people might want me to. But I was in my head and I was like, "That's what it is." Like, I can't push myself. While you're talking about dogs, have you heard of French Shepherd dogs? I don't think so. Beaucerons? I don't know how to say that. Beaucerons. Oh, it looks kind of like a, German Shepherd, Rottweiler. Oh, yeah, there's a picture of one next to oh, they're so cute. I actually if I'm since I've been talking about going to Newfoundland, I actually might be getting a Newfoundland dog when I get to Newfoundland. Like, once I lay my roots somewhere, and especially in Newfoundland because I have so much family there, like, my parents are talking about getting another dog if I move home, so I want a Newfoundland dog, and I'm debating on the name Cooper. I'm really debating. Yeah, the book Pet Sematary is so good. Okay, I need to speed up so I can catch up to you guys. Oh, bye, V. You might have missed me say bye. Hey, Renegade Master. Once Upon a Time in the West. I forgot to Google that one. Oh, I filmed 28 Years Later the other day, and I didn't realize that the main guy, Don, is Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time, but I realized halfway through. Once Upon a Time in the West. Ooh. You'll have to check this out. I like westerns. The original Magnificent Seven, I think I've seen I don't know, I always get that confused with, like, The Hateful Eight, and there's, like, a couple other ones that have stuff in their names. Magnificent Seven, when was the remake? 2016. Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh, I haven't seen this. Okay, I'll definitely watch that. Yeah, there's some great humor and character drama in 6 Feet Under. It looks good, it looks like my thing. I'm also rewatching Stranger Things right now. My plan is to do some videos ranking the episodes, but also recapping what happens in each episode, and I'm actually making some notes of some theories I wanna throw out, so I'm just gonna have a little bit of a Stranger Things video marathon thing before the final season, and I was actually on with Bored Now, we did a live, and I forgot I didn't even consider this. Stranger Things, so the first half or the first part comes out November 26th, and the rest in Christmas. My birthday is December 2nd, and it's my 30th, so I'm like, "Maybe I need to have a Stranger Things birthday." I think I'm meant to. Event Horizon and Sphere. I think I would like that. I watched what's the one that I love? Something I think we've spoke about it before. I repeat myself so much, I hope you guys don't get sick of me. What is that one? It's like something LA, Battle in LA. Uh, oh, is it Battle Los Angeles? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah. I love that movie, and I keep, like, convincing myself that I'm not a big sci-fi person, but I think I am. I think I am. I think I'm just not a technical sci-fi person. Polly says, "Another one is Last House on the Left." So I've watched the remake of that one. So if it's worse than that, I don't know. It's kinda hard for me. I do have a reaction coming out to Deliverance, and that one was hard enough. So let me know, Polly, if The Last of Us on the Left, the original, is worse than the remake. But I'll definitely check out I don't think Event Horizon sounds very familiar, but I don't know if I've seen it. I definitely haven't seen Sphere. I googled Sphere and the one in Vegas came up. Oh, yeah, I definitely haven't seen Sphere. Um, what's that seance thing? So this is a book, I can't remember her name. She's a let me get her, Shannon Taggart, I think I believe I'm saying that right. So she does, like, paranormal photographs. I heard her on a podcast, and it's just really cool. Um, Dan Aykroyd actually wrote the foreword for it, and she just has all these pictures through different like, she doesn't really do any rituals or things like that. She'll go observe them and photograph them, and it's just really cool. I'll take you guys through some pages one day. If I get up and move that now, everything's gonna come crashing down. But it's just, like, really cool photos. Film scores, Sergio Lin I think what do I know by him? Ooh. Yeah, I'm really into scores right now, like, that's all I listen to in my music, like, I just look for even though it kinda sucks, some movies don't have them on Apple Music, and sometimes it's, like, people playing it, but it's not the original, so I've been making YouTube playlist. "Duck You Sucker," is that are you, censoring that, or is that actually it? Oh my god, it's actually "Duck You Sucker," I love that. For the name alone, I'm sold. Okay, I think I need to have a Western. We watched is it Heretic? Heretic? How do you say that? I haven't watched that. I should. Hugh Grant does freak me out on normal days, so I watched Titanic, and it's very nostalgic. Oh, you're going on a cruise. I'm too afraid to go on cruises, mostly because, like, I've worked offshore, so I've been in the bunks, and I don't know, I just have, like, bad memories. I don't like the isolation, I guess, but I love being on a boat. I just like getting off as well. I used to watch the Titanic. I'd have the 2 tapes at my grandma's house, bawling my eyes out, not old enough to be watching it. We actually have a Titanic graveyard here in Nova Scotia. So, seeing any good horror movies recently? What have I Oh, guys, I watched Society. I filmed a first watch for Patreon. When I tell you I'm obsessed with that movie, as messed up as that is, I think I love body horror. I think I love it. I think I really love it. And any, like, practical effects, like, I'm sold. What else did I watch recently that I loved? Let me check. I'm watching a lot of Japanese horror right now because I'm doing a list. And I watch some hiking horror and summer camp slashers because I have those videos coming out. I did react to The Burning. Love The Burning. Love The Burning. And because Jason Alexander is in it, I wore my George Costanza t-shirt. Or sweater, I should say. And I've been watching some shorts. And I mean, I love Bring Her Back. I won't say any spoilers on this because I know some people haven't seen it. You guys know I like it dark, and it was really dark, and I don't know why that's what attracts me. Oh, I also watched The Slumber Party Massacre, and I really like that. One thing, it's kinda sci-fi, well, yeah, it is kinda sci-fi. For the hiking, I watched Significant Other. Is her name Mika Monroe? I think she's the girl from, It Follows, which I haven't seen yet. But the movie Significant Other, if you haven't heard of it, go in completely blind. I loved it. Yeah, I've actually relaxed. I'm on, like, even though I do seem really sad, it's mostly because the dog. I've had a very relaxed week because 'cause I've transitioned from finishing with a client and hitting some deadlines for the end of the month, and now it's gonna rain all weekend, so I'm on the wave, I'm on the up and up. Another good, somewhat underrated is Splice. I have heard of that. I've seen pictures, but I don't know what it is. Hi, Marine Boy. I'm glad people are enjoying my reactions. I have so many planned for now until July at least. Like, I've only planned so far out, and then I'll plan again later, but so fun. Newfoundland sounds like the name of a fun amusement park. Yeah, Newfoundland, they just put words together and said, "This is it." Oh, I don't wanna change my mind about Cooper. I love Cooper always. Or the name. Newfies are huge. My friend had first I read that, I was like, "Newfies? But you mean the dogs?" I know. I love giant dogs, like, more than life itself. I love giant dogs, and a Newfoundland dog, I've just always wanted one. I think they're so special, and I just really want one. And then I wanna rescue animals. My I've said to myself, unless I can somehow rescue a Newfoundland dog, but it's kinda hard. There's not a lot. A lot of them are pretty well kept saved and safe. If I can find one to rescue, I will, but one more puppy, Newfoundland dog, then goats, chickens, pigs, dogs, I will rescue them all. Yeah, Doberman mixed with a Rottweiler, that's what I was trying to get to. Speaking that Friday the 13th, got one coming up next week. Yes, I'm actually posting my Friday the 13th part 2 reaction next week. I actually have to send it to my editor tonight. And hi, Mink, you haven't missed anything. No worries. But yeah, Friday the 13th part 2, I did like it. There's some parts of the story I loved. Like, I really loved how they addressed the evolution of the story. But I think I made the mistake of watching The Burning right before it and reacting to The Burning because I really like The Burning. Okay, Polly, brutality-wise, it's worse. Ooh. I mean, I'll give it a try. I've been doing so good. There's nothing that has really pushed me over the edge. I mean, Requiem for a Dream broke me, but, like, it didn't, not while I was filming, just when you sit on the concept and the ending, it broke me. But nothing has pushed me too far yet. I'm still waiting for the day. What did I watch recently? Oh, 28 weeks later, it didn't break me, but there's a part in it, and I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. Very early in the movie, I had to press pause and I had to take a break because I was like, "I need a moment." Because what just happened, I cannot believe it. I'm sure Kyle would be very honored to know a doggo is named after his character. It's so funny, I was just watching he has a funny reel he just posted. I was watching that right before I jumped on. Millennium TV series. I don't think I've heard of that. Millennium TV series. Ooh, I don't think I've ever even seen this before. Former FBI agent Frank Black tries to stem the tide of violent crime through psychological means. He joins a mysterious group. Ooh, this looks interesting. It is. I do like crime tie-in. To the Four, great. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to get more into Friday the 13th. I actually might watch more of the franchise. Don't hold me to it, but I might watch more of it when I get back from Newfoundland because I am really in a summer slasher mood. Roderick. I'm very excited for this movie called Flesh of the Gods. And Elizabeth Olsen plays a vampire that's going after a couple played by Oscar Isaac and Kristen Stewart in the 80s. I love the sound of that. When is that coming out? Also, I don't know why my laptop is moving so much. I think I have it on something. I love Elizabeth Olsen. And it's so funny because I grew up watching Mary Kate and Ashley. Like, I was obsessed with them. Okay, all I can see is sometime in 2025. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna speed up. I'm so slow. The Wicker Man soundtrack is amazing. It is. That movie broke me. Will you watch 28 Years Later? Yes, I actually already have my tickets. I'm going to see it the 20th? So not this Thursday, but the next. The Searchers, Unforgiven, McCabe, and Mr. Miller. Ooh, I'll write these down. Oh, my accent just came out. It will. It will sometimes. You guys will catch me. Certain words, if I start talking about something like ranting or get lost in a thought, and if you ever catch me drinking, which I don't really do that much anymore, it's crazy how much it goes out. And I'm gonna do a few lives from Newfoundland. I actually wanna try to do a live outside. Like, I'll have my hotspot, and I'll probably take my mic, but I wanna show you guys my favorite place in the world, and I wanna sit outside, it's summer. But when I'm in Newfoundland, when I'm talking to other people, from Newfoundland, it comes out as well. If you love Society oh, hold on, I missed something. You should do that Stranger Things birthday thing. I will. I love Stranger Things, and I don't I haven't celebrated a birthday, like, really celebrated myself or did anything since I was a kid. Like, I just birthdays I don't really like planning anything and being held to it, but maybe we can just have, like, a Stranger Things party night in here. Actually, I think I might like that way better. I might get someone to make me a Stranger Things cake because I love cake, but then I can just decorate and do Stranger Things hangout or something. George with the hair and the burning. I love George Costanza. But yeah, the burning I really liked. I mean, Tom Savini was in it. As soon as I seen his name and I knew he was going to be doing some of the effects, I was like, yeah, I'm sold. And the whole raft scene blew me out of the water. Kind of a pun, but not really intended. If you love Society, The Thing, The Blob, and The Fly. Yeah, so I love The Thing. I love Society. Filming The Fly very soon, and then The Blob I'll have to do when I come back, but definitely will. Your Twin Peaks reactions make my Fridays. I'm so glad they do. I really do enjoy them. I think James Wan is truly back, not only with the creative rights for Saw, but taking over phase 2 of the Conjuring universe. He's back for Saw? I think I'm going to binge the Saw franchise, but I wanna film them all, but I need to binge it soon because I love Saw. I love Saw, but I'm afraid it's gonna make me not love Saw when I watch the franchise. Oh, you have an editor, you're professional. Yeah, I work one guy does my Twin Peaks, and then sometimes they'll work on my movie reactions, just because if I have to do my movie reactions, I'll never be able to make any other video, but I'm doing all the other ones. And he's cracked the code for Twin Peaks, it's been so difficult. And I'm a freelancer myself, so I love working with other freelancers. Knowing you love one of the most depressing movies ever made, I'm sure we're talking about Requiem for a Dream. Knowing you love zombie films, have you seen the black comedy Fido? No, I don't think so. Is it Fido? Did I say that right? It's showing me the mobile plans. Oh, is this a kind of like a bub reference? Oh, why does this look familiar to me? Maybe I've just seen a clip of it. Oh, I have to watch this. I love everything zombie. Like, I love it so much. Love Romero posters. Used to work in the mall in Dawn of the Dead. Love that. I really wanted to go in, I think it was like a last week or the week before sometime. Oh no, I think it's literally this weekend right now. Oh, they do like the sorry guys, there's a dog barking. Sometimes I worry there's like a dog on the loose. I'm like, I need to go save it. They do like the Weekend of the Dead or whatever that big festival thing is for it, and they do it in the mall, but I'm pretty sure they just sold the mall, so I don't know if it's gonna be there next year, but I couldn't make it work, and now I'm like, "What if I missed my chance?" But next year will be the year I go to more festivals and stuff because I'm gonna prepare for it. Speaking of dogs, have you ever seen the Cartoon Network cartoon Courage the Cowardly Dog? Of course. It's funny because I've been seeing a lot of clips of it lately, and I think I'm gonna rewatch it because I've only ever watched it young. I've never revisited it, and I think it'd be very interesting. Also, just realized I didn't plug my laptop in. I'm losing my voice a little, guys. I barely spoke this week. I've been a hermit. I've been a hermit. Actually, I've been outside, to be fair. I just haven't been socializing. Ooh, I lost my spot. A great movie about the Titanic is A Night to Remember. No one believed that the ship broke in two parts before the ship was discovered. The movie shows the ship going down in one piece. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. I don't think I've heard of A Night to Remember. Wow. Yeah, so for people who actually don't know where Newfoundland is, the Titanic sunk off the coast of Newfoundland. Like, that's where it sunk to, which is crazy. But, like, like, my geo center, I did a geology major, so I always was at my geo center, and we have, like, a Titanic exhibit. The Titanic has always been a big thing we learned about. I am gonna do Evil Dead. I think it's calling my name because I've been afraid of it, but I'm getting braver, which I'm really nervous about, guys. Okay, I think I'm getting a little bit too brave because I've been getting scared. Like I've started having some nightmares recently, so I'm definitely getting scared, but I'm not getting put off, if you know what I'm saying. Like nothing is making me not want to watch something. The more scared I get, I'm like, I want something to scare me. I'm starting to wonder if I'm okay. Elizabeth Olsen is really underrated. I think she has a really great range, and I love her. Phasmophobia. I think I said that right. Oh, is it a game that they're turning into? I love watching people play horror games on Twitch. One day when I can live somewhere where I can control my internet, I will do that because I know it'll be so fun. But I definitely have seen people play this. I would be interested, like, I didn't play Until Dawn, so I couldn't really get the reference, but I would love to see somebody make a very, like, one-to-one adaptation of a game. Under the Skin. I think I've heard of this one. Yeah, yeah. I've been seeing it actually on my reels. A lot of people have been, like, hyping it up, saying it doesn't get enough love. Watch Honeydew on your recommendation, by the way, and it was a real mind messer. It was just that one was disturbing. I think it was shot very interesting. I really like the sound. I really like sound in movies, and not just, like, score. I like when they really play with the sound design. So I think that redeemed it for me, but whew, some movies just go twisted to be twisted. I also think, like, I can handle twisted. I gotta be careful, I'm on live, I don't know what words get me in trouble. When when horror movies go twisted in I don't know if I can say the word. In physical ways, that doesn't really make sense. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, and when it goes that way, I think I can't handle it. When it goes any other freaky way, I can do it, but anything that's a little bit uncomfortable like that, ooh. Summer Slasher Sleepaway Camp. I am gonna watch that eventually. Evil Dead 2013 is a classic. Rise exists for me. Hi, Alex. What's your favorite 2025 movie of the year so far? For me, it's easily Sinners. Yeah, I think Sinners for sure. Sinners is one that's going to stay with me. I will say Bring Her Back is pretty close. I really like that movie. I think because it was powerful. I mean, I understand why people didn't like it and people thought it was disturbing, but I do think it told a I wouldn't say, like I think it's an important story, and I don't mean important in the way of it's all realistic and what was happening was important, but I think the emotions all the characters went through was important to dive into. But I will say when I walked out of Bring Her Back, you know when you play a video game for too long and you stand up and everything is kinda like I don't know, I'm like, "Am I real?" That's how I felt when I came out of that movie. Robert, when I was a kid, I would visit my grandmother in New Brunswick. Oh, and I got teased for the rest of summer for whatever weird accent I developed there. That happens, that happens. I will say, I don't think my accent is as strong as it was, and sometimes I talk to people from Newfoundland, and you should know, different towns have crazy different dialects, but I think mine's not too strong. But I kinda like it. I like people knowing I'm from Newfoundland. Before like, when I lived there, it feels very small, and I wanted to go away, and now that I'm away, I miss the smallness. It's just, like, it's not busy, it's not hectic, it's just woods. I like that. Just Before Dawn, Wilderness Slasher. I swear Constant is the ultimate ever forgotten final girl. I do have that on my list. I'm doing a ranking of, like, underrated slashers. Which of you edits your True Blood reactions? Is it you or your editor? So I do everything on Patreon. So I do all the stuff on Patreon. Right now I'm doing everything on the channel that's not a first watch movie first watch because and this is something like if anyone ever wants to do YouTube, you have to trade one of two things or one of three things or two or three things. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's basically time, energy, or money. And it's hard to find that balance, but I think I've found a good balance where I get people to do my reactions because I edit them for Patreon and I film them, so they take a lot of time there, and so I save that time so I can make other videos, and that's the approach I'm taking right now, so that's why some of my sit-down videos like, I'm not the best editor, I can add some clips and stuff, and I like to zoom in sometimes, but I don't know how to do it. But it just helps me keep going because, oh, editing first watches, like it's brutal, but it's very rewarding. I enjoy it. My favorite horror movie so far is Drop. Oh, I haven't watched Drop. I'm going to. I think the kid who plays the son is a funny guy, like a funny kid from TikTok, because I've seen him and he's so sweet. Sinners is really good. If you think something might break you, the original Last House on the Left might be a little more brutal. Yeah, anything that's you know the word I'm looking for, guys. Think of Deliverance, Piggy Piggy scene, anything like that. I have a hard time dealing with, and not even that, like I like horror and I like being scared and I like being made uncomfortable. I don't like being made uncomfortable in that way because one thing about me, and you guys will see it, especially when Deliverance comes out and you've seen it in 28 Days Later, I get I get heated, like, I get angry, and it just comes out, and then that's not enjoyable. I don't like getting angry. What was the last movie you saw in the theater? I think Bring Her Back was the last one I went to see last week, and then I'm going to see or when did I see Friendship? It's either Bring Her Back or Friendship. No, I think Bring Her Back. And then 28 years later will be my next one. Courage the Cowardly Dog is based on true events, I guess. My dog is Courage. Or she's the cowardly dog, I meant. Yeah, the Titanic breaking in half, when you actually think about it, is insane. Also, speaking of dogs, Best in Show is a really funny dog-themed comedy. Ooh, I should see that. Hi, TV. I'm off to mostly Italian horror con next week. Oh, that's so interesting. Demons. Oh, no, I haven't watched that Demons. It's funny you say that because I'm actually watching the Japanese Demons right now. And I think that one's from 1971. That's what I'm watching right now. So I got confused. I don't think I've seen any more of his films besides Zombie. I am going to binge them when I get the chance. I'm being very careful because I I got excited and I watched Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, or Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, but I didn't think about filming a reaction to them. So I'm being very careful and not getting too excited and risking a reaction because you guys know I get one shot. Hi, Truthhound. Enjoy Ren. Latest 3D scans show the Titanic had patches in the bottoms and holes when it hit the iceberg. Since most Titanic survivors were women and children, them saying that the ship broke in half was blamed on hysteria. Ooh, that's crazy. Yeah, I definitely need to watch Under the Skin. A lot of people are saying that. And I don't know why Scarlett Johansson gets such a bad rap. I think maybe it's some of the roles she's played because I actually can't even think of movies I've seen her in besides her being Black Widow. For cheesy survival slasher, Nightmare at Bitter Creek. Nightmare at Bitter Creek. I love that name. I do love a cheesy slasher. That's one thing about slashers. Most of the time, and I've noticed this so far, I haven't really watched a slasher that I was like, that was stupid. So I think it's hard to make it bad because people who like slashers, like especially summer slashers, it's just, it is what it is. So far, I watched two reactions to Beethoven. Oh, see, I think I may have watched Beethoven. He also, the dog. Hold on now. I need to make sure I'm saying this fact right. I think I read it recently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the dog who played Beethoven is buried in Nova Scotia, which is crazy. I should react to it. Truth Hound, I've suggested Society more than anything else since finding your channel. Yes, so Truth Hound Society is coming out this Sunday on Patreon, and I actually cannot wait for you to see it. I might have to just post a clip of it on YouTube so people can see because when things revealed itself and I realized what was happening, my face was actually just like utter shock and frozen. Like I could not. Speaking of Twisted, I was at that Lapu Lapu Day Festival. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Sinners and Companion. Companion is a really good movie. Yeah. I think Bring Her Back wins for me because Bring Her Back is darker. That's how I am. Have you ever heard the theory the Titanic sunk because of fire which weakened the steel? Ooh, no, I don't think I have. I have heard the conspiracy that it wasn't the Titanic, it was the sister boat, and that's why it sunk. I know that's, like, a conspiracy that goes around. Scanners, I yes, so I've watched Rabies not Rabies, Rabid, The Brood, um, what's the other one, guys, I just watched from Cronenberg? Oh, I'm never gonna remember that. Sometimes things just don't stick in my head. I hate that when, like, you know it's in your brain and you're like, "Where is it?" I watched Shivers, but I am going to react to Videodrome, The Fly. I'm which other I could do Scanners if you guys think Scanners is worth it. I do love his style. I loved Rabid. The Burning is good, but I always felt weird having a voyeuristic final boy. I'm actually glad that you said that because I spoke up a few times in my reaction about how that made me uncomfortable, and then I was feeling bad because the movie was trying to position him as, like, the redemption, and I was also trying to have a little bit of grace, but I'm glad that you said that because I was like, "Am I being too, like, on edge?" The thing with and I'm gonna say this loud and clear, I am totally for that kinda action in movies, have the nudity, have everything. Make it enjoyable for men and women. Don't have it be a creep or a pushy guy. Let me live the fantasy a little, you know? Like, that's one thing I'm really noticing about older horror movies. It's always a little bit weird, and I'm like, "Let the girls enjoy it too." So I'm glad you said that about The Burning because I did have that. What's the first movie you remember seeing in the theater? Oh, I really can't remember. I don't even know when I would have started going to the theater. That's the trouble. Because the thing too, what you need to realize is I did not have a theater close to me, so we would have to, like, make a day to go to it. I'm just thinking I don't know, like, I really don't know. I wish I did. I should ask my parents if they know. Titanic's front left rail has come out from the latest update I've seen. Wow. I'm not a native English speaker, and I can't even pick out your accent. Just sounds North American to me. Yeah, I do hear that a lot. Most people can't. I also just ripped something off the bottom of my laptop stand that I wasn't supposed to. Oops. Hold on. I'm gonna lose my laptop. If you had a choice being a vampire or werewolf, which would you choose? I want to say werewolf, but I know that would be a painful transformation, so I'm gonna wimp out and say vampire. Pieces is an underrated slasher. I think I actually might have that on my list. Man, sometimes I don't know if I have this on my list actually. I thought I did, but I don't recognize it. Yeah, I do love Cronenberg. Mysterious Skin might break you. Masterpiece though with a killer soundtrack and ethereal feel to the film. I like the sound of that. I don't know. I'm getting very confident, guys. I'm getting very confident in what I can handle. I can handle horror more than I can emotionally draining. So and I think with the emotionally draining, it's because I stack too much on top of each other. I think I could handle one a week. I can be drained once a week. One of the 3 big movies July movies coming out, Jurassic World, Superman, and Fantastic Four. Which are you most hyped? Definitely the Fantastic Four. I don't know what it is about the Fantastic Four, but I'm into it. I've never been a Superman girl. I'm a Batman person, so I don't know. Jurassic, I've only ever watched the original Jurassic Parks. I haven't watched the newer ones. Planning a trip to Italy for next year, going to stop Argento Museum. They have a museum. See, I need to plan. I need to plan some trips, so I need to and save up. That's the biggest thing I need to save up. UK doesn't get Bring Her Back until August 1st. Oh, wow. I've heard that it's solid, but not as good as the director's last film. So I actually haven't seen Talk to Me, but now that I've watched this one and I really liked it, I think I should watch Talk to Me and give my opinion on what I think is better. I think because I've watched a lot of other people's reviews, and I think what a lot of people differ on for this movie is it is really dark and it's just really dark. And I think a lot of people, which I kind of find strange, because then, and maybe it's just me because you guys know I like that, but I want all the darkness, make it darker. But it's not for everybody. After the second season of Twin Peaks, I am gonna watch Walk with Me. I can't speak. I need to drink water. Fire Walk with Me and Missing Pieces. I will. Kids 1995 will break you for real. I'm a 1995 kid. That's when I was born. And you know what's funny? I've been what am I watching? Oh, I've been watching also Outer Banks. And I don't know what it is, like movies that aren't or sorry, TV shows that aren't horror, but just have a lot of suspense. I have to watch at 2 times speed, which is so weird to me because like I can watch horror suspense all day long, but when it's like drama and like people getting in trouble as opposed to like getting in danger, I can't watch it. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just me. I will check out more Stephen King. I will watch The Mist. I think I have watched it. I can't remember. I watched Carrie. I love Carrie. I read the book. I've read quite a bit of Stephen King. I do like to read him before I watch him. The Ring, I'm going to put off that one for a very long time. That one, Scary Movie 3 made me sleep with my parents for 3 months because I didn't want to sleep in my bed alone because it pictured The Ring and made fun of it. So I think if I actually watch it, it's going to break me. But I will. I will work up to that because I also said, I'm so afraid of Saw, and now Saw is like one of my favorite movies ever. Also, I need to live in not live. I can't even speak. I need to leave in 10 minutes, but I will answer everybody. Women and children first also kind of originate at the Titanic because it was the captain's command, but it was not at all maritime law or anything like that. Interesting. The Titanic, the movie is so beautiful, but when you like zoom out, dolly zoom, and you realize what you're watching and what it's referenced to, it kills me. Fire Walk with Me needs more love. I mean, everybody, since I started Twin Peaks, people have been so excited for me to get to that. I am a little bit curious if it's going to be hard to put on YouTube, and not for copyright, but I mean of content, like what's in it, but maybe it'll be okay. There are some bad slashers, but most times, even the bad ones have their charm. That's what I'm finding. Hello, North Americans. ScarJo proved she was great with The Horse Whisperer. The Horse Whisperer? I don't know what that is. Is she just like riding horses? One thing about me, see, you guys need to know something about me. I can't do anything horse riding, horse racing. I can't watch it. Like obviously I don't like animals getting hurt at all. And even though I have yet to watch anything horse racing where the horse gets hurt, even though I know what happens, something about it just sets off my fight or flight. Beethoven dog is buried next to the Cindy Crosby statue. I agree with your comment about the movie Born Down Hello to You. I am doing Nightmare on Elm Street. I've been putting that one off, guys. I've been saying I'm doing it, but I'm actually doing it. Like I have it. I have the movie. I actually have the physical copy behind me, and I'm going to watch it because I can handle it. I can handle it. I am going to do Videodrome. I lost my spot. I don't know why that keeps happening sometimes. Maybe it's because I click something. I think the only Titanic conspiracy I heard about was the one about them sinking on purpose for insurance money. Yeah, see, my twist on that conspiracy that I heard was they got the insurance money by pretending it was the Titanic because the other one wasn't insured or, like, approved to go or something. Gates of Hell trilogy, City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, and House by the Cemetery. Absolutely. I will watch all those without a doubt. Companion is pretty dark too. I think it's just the tone. Like, even when it comes to dark concepts, I like the tone to be dark, which is crazy. I don't know why I love that. I do wanna watch Crash, but I'm pretty sure that one's very, like, maybe not YouTube friendly. Maybe I need to watch that one on my own. You guys don't really see it on the main channel, but anytime there's, like, a scene in Patreon, I'm just, like, twiddling my thumbs, like, you guys are watching me watch something inappropriate. Extensi? I don't know. I see the spelling, and I'm gonna write it down. I record all these after the call, but I will watch it. Picnic at Hanging Rock. I like the name of that. Some things are so simple that I like it. Oh, this looks cute. On Valentine's Day. Ooh, yeah. I like Valentine's Day stuff. Not romantically. I'm not a romantic person. Even though you guys have seen some of these shows I'm watching, I'm getting very invested. Um, About to sign up for your Patreon. Ooh, exciting, Lewis. Yeah, I'm working hard, guys, and I'm also the next live I probably do, I'm gonna get some ideas from you guys, both for Patreon and the main channel, different videos you wanna see from me. Because, like I said, I ended a client contract, so I'm reclaiming 60 hours of my month, so I have lots that I can do now. And now all the clients I work with are in one time zone, that makes a really big difference. Before, I had clients in Europe and then clients in BC, so trying to balance my workday and balance this was impossible. Ooh, video drama at the cinema. I know, I would love to see stuff at the cinema, but I also like being able to react to it. Elephant Man. I am gonna watch that. All I know, I wish I had Letterboxd as a kid. I need to text my parents. I wonder if they'll answer me right now. They're gonna be like, what do you want?" Let me see. "What do you think was the first movie I saw in theaters?" They're gonna be like, "What are you doing?" They don't know I have a channel yet. I am gonna tell them. I'm not hiding it from them, but my parents are on a need to know basis of everything. Let the girls enjoy. Yes. Fatal Attraction. I'll like it. I'll watch it. Yes, let the girls enjoy. That's one thing I notice. Like, I can appreciate a hot body. I can appreciate a hot moment. In fact, give me the steamy, but don't make it weird. Don't make the boy weird about it. Ooh, satanic folk horror. That sounds like my alley. Naked Blood. Ooh, I do like body horror though. Werewolves wake up in the werewolves wake up naked the night after the middle of nowhere. Imagine getting home after that. Yeah, it's like the walk of shame every night, or every at least full moon. It kind of depends what kind of werewolf you are. But at the same time, I would love to be a wolf. But what would I do as a werewolf, really? The first one I remember seeing cinemas is Batman. Oh, I don't know. Maybe let me just Google. I don't know how old I would have been when my parents movies that came out in theaters in Newfoundland in 1999. Let's say I was like 4. So it definitely wasn't Star Wars. I didn't see that as a kid. Oh, it might be Toy Story. Toy Story 2, maybe. I don't know though. I feel like a lot of these I watched home. Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon movies came out theaters. It was Pokemon for sure. Absolutely. Like, I still love Pokemon. Like, it's my favorite game, it's my favorite everything, besides Skyrim. Yeah, Roderick, you are a theater rat, you love it. And I honestly wish I could go to it more, I just don't have the time. If I wasn't filming reactions, I would live there. Because I also like that they put movies back in theaters so you can see them. Seen some people on Letterboxd say if they have a kid, they'll make an account for them, so they'll know every movie they ever watched. That is so cute. I would love to do that. That's yeah, if I ever have a child. It's not in the cards. Abigail made me start loving vampire movies. See, I didn't love Abigail. The Last Voyage of the Dementor got me into that route, although it was Dracula. Yeah, I actually love John Carpenter's vampires. I really enjoyed that. I watched that on New Year's Eve, I think, right, Roderick? Or New Year's Day? Argento Museum with a store of a downstairs area in the basement with displays of props. I need to. Yeah, I love Fantastic Four. Cronenberg is really good. Dead Zone, I've heard about that one. Superman also has me intrigued because there's been a lot of discussion around it. See, I wish I loved Superman, but I'm a Batman and Spider-Man. Hey, Steve, my ghostly apparition is not here, I swear. The Devils. I don't think I've seen it, but I'll put it on my list. Damn, I'm so slow. Okay, I will catch up. The Ring is Scary Movie 6 coming next year. See, the thing is I need to catch up on major franchises because I need to watch all the Screams, which I will say, I am trying to just live my life in peace, and I know a lot of the Scream movies have been out for a while, but I've seen so many spoilers now, I don't even know if there's a point to me to react to any of them. I know who Ghostface is in Scream 2. I know somebody who dies in Scream 5. I hate spoilers. Yeah, I'll definitely watch The Devils. Audition, I will be watching. Oh, Fire Walk With Me t-shirt. I need to get some shirts. I have some saved. I have a hat. You know what? I'll treat myself. I'm having a rough day. I'm gonna get a Twin Peaks hat and shirt. Jeepers Creepers was the movie that had me sleeping in my parents' bed with them. Yeah, the creeper in the first one, crazy. I haven't seen Sleepaway Camp yet. ScarJo and Ghost World. Ghost World. I don't know if I've heard of that one. No, I don't think I have. The Brood. Yeah, The Brood's good. The four-part The Stand miniseries. Definitely. I'm looking to do Truth and you actually missed it. After I finish Twin Peaks, I want to do like miniseries, limited series. I don't want to jump right into another big TV show until I figure out where my life is taking me so I can get settled. Cause I've been like really nervous because I'm like, what if I need to make moves sometime and I'm in the middle of filming and I can't film for a bit, even though I have a solution. If I ever do, because if I move back to Newfoundland, I'm going to move back in with my parents while wherever I go is getting ready. So there's going to be a period of time where it's impossible to film, but I've already decided I'll rent out an Airbnb one night a week or something and film. Because filming in my house, it's a small house with loud my loud family and animals. I love them, but it's not good for filming. You haven't watched Jaws. My first watch reaction is coming out during the anniversary week. I will say I filmed at a different angle and I hate it, but you guys need to see it because it's Jaws. I'm the same way with my parents and sisters need to know basis. Yeah. Crash was banned in the UK. That's crazy. Buy my chess. Take care of yourself and your buddies in heaven, don't you worry. I know, I'm feeling better. Remick from Simmers offered to join his vampire clan. Would you join? Jack O'Connell could ask me to do anything and I would say yes in a heartbeat. I love him. I grew up watching Skins and I was obsessed with Cook. And then Louis Zamperini was my hero growing up. So then when he was in Unbroken. So he doesn't even need to be Remick, the fact that he's Jack O'Connell. But at the same time, Remick he has a good point. He's like community. He's kind of selling the idea. Children shouldn't play with dead things. I do have that on my list. In some vampire lore, they can turn to wolves, bats, spiders, all the children of the night, as they say. I like to turn to a bat. I was 11 in 99. I feel old. Nah. Age means nothing. Can't believe you're 29. Thanks for making me feel old. I know. I can't believe I'm gonna be 30. It's so cute because my grandma turns 80. Like, she's exactly 50 years older than me. So that's why I'm going home this summer for her 80th birthday party. I've never seen The Matrix. I think I should watch that. I also haven't seen Rosemary's Baby. Alex and Fatal Attraction, interesting. There's always an Alex. It's a very common name, but I also love it. But sometimes I'm watching a movie and the Alex character sucks. I'm like, no, no. It's even better when they're a woman. It's so funny. Like, if you guys don't know, I spell my name with two X's, so Alexx, because I got bullied and just like people just refuse to call me Alex. Like, teachers, no. Like, I had people, even actually when I worked a few years ago, someone told me they refused to call me Alex because it's a boy's name. So I threw an extra X and I said it's a girl's name now. So that's why it's like that. But it's actually so funny because so many people are girls named Alex, but it was a whole ordeal. Ooh, The Lion King. That wouldn't have been mine because I wasn't born, but that's a good one. I wish my parents would text me back. Yeah, like, what if I have a kid and they don't like movies? What if I have a kid and they're like, I can hear the horror movie, you can't play it? I don't know. I don't know. It's a gamble. Don't bother with Cronenberg's Naked Lunch. That sounds interesting, though. Neil's Son, certainly, but you got the right frame of mind before. Yeah. I think I've been going into a lot of movies blind, and I like going into them blind, but I think I do need to do a little bit of background sometimes. When you were talking about Abigail, I was thinking Abigail from Hannibal. I love Hannibal. T Public. Ooh, I will check them out. Uh, Everyone has been telling me sleepaway camp, so I'll put it on my list. I'm already like, I know what I'm filming now between when I go home. I leave the 21st, but when I come back, I'll put it on. Just avoid the 2020, the stand at all cost. Possession, I am doing. It was actually one of the choices for Patreon, so I am going to watch Possession, which I'm scared. I've seen Scream in cinema. The tradition will end with the next one. The politics put me off with Seven. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if I would like that either. I can live with political commentary in movies when it's like a theme, but I do know what you mean. I go to escape. I go to escape. I like commentary, I like subtlety. I don't like in your face. If you want a despicable character named Alex, watch A Clockwork Orange. Yeah, I've heard. I've heard. Glad to see you managed to find a copy of Agent Cooper's diary. It's so crazy. I actually got it on a thrift. I thrifted it, and I was shocked. Have you read any of it yet? No, I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna read it when I finish this season. I haven't read anything. I'm gonna save my books. So, like, I'm filming all of season 2 before I go home, and then I'll read both of my books when I go home. I also you can't really see it, but I have a domino there. Because I kinda love Hank. I know I shouldn't, but I love Hank. Alex is one of those unisex names. It's funny you say Terry or Sam because my dad's name is Terry, and my name was supposed to be Sam. But there was another girl born before me, and our middle name is after the same person. So I got named Alexandra. I've watched the Blair Witch Project many times, so I wouldn't be a good reaction. I do need to watch some Hitchcock because I haven't. I've done the original Exorcist, that's on Patreon, and I've already watched The Shining. So maybe I can do like a watch along or something to it, or even make a video on it. I think I need solutions for ones I've already seen before. Like maybe even, I don't know if filming a rewatch is worth it because it won't be like my first reaction. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go because I need to just sleep and rest. I'm filming some, like, sit down videos and doing a lot of editing tonight, and then yeah, I'm gonna go live actually again on Sunday. I need to plan when. It'll depend on the weather because I might get outside, but I'm feeling better. I'm in a new schedule, and June is much better. So, and thank you guys all for joining me. I appreciate it. It always makes me feel better. Okay, bye, guys.